Goulash is an incredibly special thing in my family. Every year, as leaves would start to fall from the trees, I would wait in eager anticipation for the smell of sweet paprika to waft from the kitchen so I would know it was time for my mom's goulash. The same goulash her mom would serve her.
And she made Hungarian goulash, not the American kind of goulash, which has everything in it. It's goulash that has very simple, it's meat and potatoes, and it's just yummy. Hi, honey. Can I have this over here? Be careful, it's very hot. Just leave it there for right now. Just leave it. Yeah. The first time I made goulash, I was so excited. I was your age. I was in college.
And I most certainly followed her lead. As I learned how to cook for myself, for some reason, certain recipes seemed sacred. Paramount among these was goulash. But slowly, I warmed up to the idea, of course, over a warm bowl of my mom's goulash.
One thing is, every recipe should be your own, right? So what we did, and it was Dad's idea, is instead of chopping the onions and sauteing them, he said, why not puree them so that they are not like bits and pieces through there, but all the way through the goulash. The first time I made it, I couldn't get it thick enough, and I kept cooking it and cooking it and cooking it. And I finally called her, I'm like, Mom, what did I do that made goulash so crummy? And she said, well, you da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and you dredge it in flour. I'm like, flour? Flour? You never mentioned flour. So the first time, I forgot the flour. Just trying to make sure all of it's coated, right?
Yep.
Good job. A little bit more.
When I first made it myself, my mind flooded with memories of watching my mom make the goulash. But I clearly forgot that when browning the meat, if you're not careful, you might.
Okay, let's film Mom burning herself up. The one thing I will tell you, and I will always tell you, is stop eating the meat before it's cooked, because it's not very good. It needs to be cooked and cooked and cooked and cooked.
An order I have, to this day, never followed.
Yeah, keep it a little more. Good.
Although I may not listen on everything, I watch my mom carefully now, see what she does, and try to learn from it.
Okay, that's enough. That's right, thank you. Right now, you lunatic. Absolute lunatic. Okay. Be careful, it's hot. Sorry. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Making a mess. Making a mess. Where's that? You need to taste it. Try to avoid the fat. That's a big one. I would go very carefully with that. Just want to know what the flavor's like. Is it
for George? Needs more salt.
Needs more salt? I'm gonna taste it. I think you have to be careful with the salt.
And though my goulash may never be as good as hers, I get to share some semblance of my childhood with my friends.
Goulash means family.
Yeah. Goulash does mean family.
I couldn't be more thankful for this gift, for these memories, and for this recipe she has given me. And I'm reminded of this every time I serve myself a bowl of goulash.
Austin, you almost ready with us?
You deserve an Oscar, Mom.
Let me say that.